So I have been totally enjoying this NFT space, and what better time to tell this story than now? It's just crazy. I almost died for NFTs, and today I'm going to just tell that story, kick off this channel because I've actually never made a NFT related video or anything to post online. But the events of this story, I was like, you know what? This is the best time to start it. I'm just going to tell a story and put it out there. And maybe you get a laugh out of it. Maybe you can actually relate to this. But let me tell you. So Crypto Stache has a new NFT drop that happened this week, and it's called Secret Agent Stache Mission Zero. Well, 000, right? So I've been following him for a little bit now. I really haven't been in the space for a full year yet. However, thanks to Clubhouse and different things, I was like, wow, this space is really cool. I enjoy it. And you know what? It brings me back to the 90s, right? When I was a kid, middle school, whatever, and I'm collecting Pokemon cards, all that stuff with the internet and all that crazy stuff. And I was like, yeah, it brings me back to those times with NFTs and, just the explosion of the space as far as everything just, innovation and different things are coming to the space, which I think is awesome. So anyways, Crypto Stache drops his NFTs, right? So that happens on Thursday. So the crafting now is on Friday, the following day. So I buy my packs and I'm going to craft, open up, and everything. So I see in his live stream that okay, it is in order of the crafting. That is how the mints are going to be let out. They're not pre-minted. So I said, okay, great. Well, this means that on noon, when this crafting thing starts, I'm going to have to actually be at my computer. Now, I am in a family business. I'm one of the managers, what have you, and I'm on site where literally our driver, our receivers, everyone is off. Like one guy just calls in, he said he was sick, but he really wasn't. Whatever. That's a different story in itself. Then we had to use a different person to do some of the driving, and we're just doing all sorts of stuff. Now, here I am, basically the only person that's on site that can receive goods, but I have to get to a computer by noon so that way I can craft some number one mints, right? I know this is absolutely crazy. So I'm like, all right, great. Well, I call a couple people trying to see, okay, can you hold the fort for me for like 10 minutes so I can run to the computer, whatever. Anyways, I get to the computer. The internet is running absolutely slow, like just ridiculously slow. So I said, all right, well, this is not going to work. I'm going to have a serious problem. I'm going to need to because I'm currently in Jamaica, and the internet in Jamaica is hit and miss. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off, but the bill stays the same. But that's a different subject in itself. So, anyways, now we get to the computer. Secretary is doing some things. She's trying to get off some important things that are time sensitive. So I said, all right, great. Well, that's not irresponsible, or that's irresponsible to try to shut everything down while she's doing that. I live literally up the road. It's like a 2-minute drive. I have my alarm set. I have 15 minutes before crafting starts. I said, no problem. I will just drive up the road really quick, use the laptop at my house, the internet, whatever, just craft some, and then come right back to work. I'll be gone for about 10 minutes. All right, great. So I go around back to move my pickup to bring it around so that way I can just drive home really quick and craft all this stuff. Now, mind you, this is on a Friday during the day, and trying to explain to, the rest of my family, whoever it is, like, I need to disappear for 10 minutes because of some NFT. I just didn't have time for that, right? So I go to get my pickup. I just tell the guy, I said, look, if anything comes in the next 10 minutes, just hold down the fort, just stall them for a little bit, right? I go to get my pickup. I run around the corner. And the way my father parked, it basically blocked off the entire parking lot, because the parking lot is like a strip, right? Well, where we park anyways, the main parking lot is wide open, but where we park, it's like a strip, and two vehicles can pass. However, nothing has to be parked there. Well, things were parked on both sides, and it was just thin enough for my pickup to not be able to come in. I say, all right, great. I look on the clock. I have like 7-8 minutes now. Now I'm starting to like get frustrated. So what am I going to do? I'm going to have to go look for my father, find the key, whatever, so that way I can move his vehicle and everything, and try to explain why I need his key and all that. I was like, no, there's no way this is going to happen in time. I need to get out of this place as quick as possible. So I just parked my vehicle, because it is about a 5-minute walk from the business to where I live, right? So I say, well, you know what? I can just run it. I can go up there. I go on the computer, just craft them really quick, and I'll come back again, right? No problem. So I park the vehicle. Of course, as soon as I come around the corner, someone tries to stop me, wants to talk to me. I said, try to make it sound like it without explaining this whole NFT thing, right? I have a very important appointment that I have to be at in, I look down at the clock, about 6.5 minutes right now. And I need to go right now. So just talk to them on the inside. So I start to run. Literally, I am running through town so I can get back to my house so I can get onto this thing to craft these NFTs, right? So here's the thing. I haven't been running for a while, right? Yeah, sure. I was a former football player, linebacker, whatever it was. But, it's not like I can just, shift from, working a normal job at 30, what am I now? 34 and run through town, in heat and regular clothes. I just know it's a 5-minute walk. So I figure I can run there, run up the steps, get the thing, and all is well. Well, let me tell you, first of all, I almost died because of shortness of breath. I wasn't fully hydrated, and I'm just like, oh crap, sure, this is only like a half a mile run, but this is a serious half a mile, right? And trying to do that now with no practice, no training. But then also in the midst of everything, there is traffic. I have to cut across like this wide intersection, which, I didn't factor in. I just know it's a few minutes away from the house. So I cut across this intersection. I'm like, oh, great. I'm about to die for NFTs. So I'm running there now, and I get to where I need to go. But of course, I have to go up 3 flights of steps to actually get to my computer. So I run up the computer, and of course, guess what? I turned off my computer. Normally, I leave it thing sleeping, and so now it has to boot up. Granted, it's not that long, but when we're talking about having 6 minutes from the point of exit to actually crafting beginning, these seconds are killing me. So anyways, I get on and I start crafting. I'm just banging out things. Now, here's the thing. Like normally I like to savor the moment when I'm opening packs, and, I like to, listen to the music, see the animation and all that stuff. But because I know these are not pre-minted and I just want to craft them and try to get some number one mints, I'm just banging them out. I don't know if I'm burning number one mints to craft them or what, but I just know I need to get this done as quick as possible. And of course, I didn't get any number one crafted, like the final ones. I have some number one build mints, but of course those are going to be burnt, but whatever. Anyways, so I just want to tell you, I will show you, some of the stuff that I did craft, and I thought it was really cool that literally, the project that he is doing is just amazing. It's just an interactive thing. It's not just collecting cards and collecting things and just flexing online. This is actually a community building, an interactive thing with his live streams. And I think it's really awesome that what he's doing in the sense that, he's really pioneering the space. Well, first of all, I got to say, he's one of the OGs in the space, crypto Stache, right? And the collection, the idea, everything that he's doing is just so great, so innovative. And I can see how it can be done in so many practical ways, other ways. And, this is really just a start. And I really want to get in on it because, of course, I've been following the guy for a little bit now. Well, not as long as he's been doing, because when I say he's an OG, he's been in the space for like 4 years, which is like light years in, terms of what we're doing now. Because, honestly, a year ago, I didn't even know what an NFT was, right? But this guy has been making NFTs. So anyways, here's the collection. This is what I was able to craft up, knock up. And of course, I'll show you the collection. But before that, I'll just tell you on my way back now, because I'm like, oh, crap, I've been gone for, 15 minutes almost now. At this point, I have to get back. By the way, I'm taking water shots. I'm like chugging down the water because I'm dehydrated. So I'm trying to craft with one hand and I'm knocking down water. It was just crazy. So anyways, so I decided to run back after I craft as much as I possibly can. Never really got to savor the moment and look at them and everything. I just knew I had to go back because, I was at work. It was the middle of the day on a Friday and, 15 minutes away. Again, that's like a light year when you're doing business, right? So anyways, I go back and again, a vehicle is parked bad in the road. And again, if you ever been on the road in Jamaica, you just know like traffic laws and traffic things are just a suggestion. They're not adhered to. So a taxi driver decides to, like swing around someone who is parked bad because they're double parked and what have you. And he basically almost knocks me over. So I'm like, oh, great, 2 times. Well, I almost died coming up by traffic. I almost died by traffic going back. But then, of course, the sprint, running a half a mile without really any water in my system, just completely out of shape, and running up flights of steps. Yeah, I almost died for NFTs today. And here's the collection. And if you haven't been in it, the drop is still going on. And, there's still some time to get some agent stash, and, just check it out. All right, so here is the main website for the Secret Agent Stash. Of course, this is Crypto Stash himself. And by the way, Secret Agent Stash is his alter ego when he's doing some gaming live streams. He dresses up as this agent, has all these different costumes and what have you. So the pack bills that he had, or the packs that were being sold that he has, of course, as you can see, it dropped on September 23rd. There were two packs, really. The top secret pack, which was $29.99, has 36 NFTs in it. And then the 10 NFT pack, which was only just $9.99. So obviously this is the better buy, but these are also more limited. There's 480 of these. There are, almost sold out, if you will. That was a good little amount left, but there's a lot more of the $10 ones. So anyways, after you buy your pack and everything, you come through here. This is done on the Wax blockchain, by the way, which I think Wax is just absolutely awesome. Then we come over here. We have the where you craft them and everything. This is done through Nifty blocks. And of course, right now I don't have any packs, but you would unpack them right here. And then once they are packed, like I said, I don't have any unclaimed packed or any unpacked ones. I have the NFTs that are already open, which are here. These are my NFTs, right? So this is actually what's in my collection right now. This is in my Wax wallet. These are the ones that I ended up crafting, and let me sort by the lowest mint. So as you can see right here, I got 1, 2, 3 number one build cards. But again, when you build these, they burn. So it's not really as valuable as a number one crafted card. And because of my mishap, as you can see, the lowest crafted card I have is 2, right? So I have a couple, oops, sorry, scrolled away too quick. So I have a couple 2s. I have one here, and then, it kind of, I just missed out on some 1s, right? And as you can see, some low build cards. And what happens is these build cards, such as these, you put them together when you craft. You put them in the blender over here, and you make the final cards, which are action cards, and you can get him to do different things while he's doing his gaming stream, such as play with his left hand. You can change his disguise, and very different things. A dance party. These are different alter egos, if you will, that he has. Wasteland Stash, Alpine Stash. Then there's different actions that you could take, such as, playing left-handed, singing a song, and, all these different things. These are some like funny costumes. Again, this is just some fun stuff, some interactive ways of having these NFTs, because I mean, the art itself is pretty cool. As you can see, they look great, but it's not just collecting it. It's a way that you can interact with him. You can do different things. And as you can see, you play blindfolded. I have some different rarities here. They come in different rarities. And these are, the higher ones, if you will. You can see some little animation on them. And, it's just really cool, a way to interact with the community, build a community, have engagement. And as you can see right here, these are just different build cards. You put them together depending on the recipe, and you get the final card, such as this. This is one of my favorites that I really wanted, the Obi Stache Kenobi, because Star Wars and what have you. And of course, being on island, like I said, I'm in Jamaica right now, so I really wanted an island stash. 56 is the lowest mint that I have, but it is Fred Flintstone. Fred Stash Stone, a Beetle stash. Some of this stuff is just hilarious, especially if you're like a 90s kid and what have you, right? The Beetlejuice movie. And then, of course, just some fun things, and then some extra build cards. Unfortunately, in the Wax right now, to trade them, the notifications in Atomic Hub is actually down, but you can sell them on Atomic Hub, to get extra ones. But let me just show you how the blends are right now. As you can see, for these, the Secret Agent Stash, it is super blends, right? And here you can see all the different ones. And by the way, there is rewards, which I think is really cool if you collect all of them. But that's another thing itself. But here's the different ones: sing a song, mission recon, play left-handed, mission rewards, where he actually gives out, NFTs and such. while he's doing his live stream. Of course, a dance party and lose on purpose. I don't know why I would do this to him, but it's pretty cool that he puts it in there that he can actually lose the game that he's playing. Because, oh, by the way, how you redeem these is while he's on the live stream doing this, you play the card, you send it to him, and then what ends up happening is as whatever these cards are, he does what you should be doing, or what the card actually tells him to do, whether it be play left-handed, play blindfold, or in this case it would be the Mad Hatter Stache, or whatever the different ones are that you would actually play. He would actually do them or change his outfit or whatever it is. The one that I really, really want, I'll actually scroll down to this, all the different ones. As you can see, Doc Stache, Beetle Stache, a couple of these I already have in the collection. Is this Slash Stache. I'm missing one piece for it, but I'll actually show it to you. I'll click into this. As you can see, they come in 4 different rarities. There is just the most common version, the most quote unquote basic version. You have an 80% chance of getting that. Then you have a 15% chance of getting this one. Oops, excuse me. Then you have a 4% chance of getting this one. And of course, the most rare of all, you have a 1% chance of getting this. So when you put the ingredients needed, by the way, if you want to see what the ingredients are, you just scroll down to here. This is how Nifty Blocks works. As you can see, this one requires 1, 2, 3 different ingredients. And what happens is you select them, 1, 2. I'm missing one, so I can't craft this. But as you can see up here, it will see, then you click blend together. But because I do not have all 3, I'm missing the glasses, I can't create a Slash Stache. But as you can see, still pretty early. 21 of these have been created so far. 3, none of these. So if by chance you have a 4% chance, if you get all of these ingredients, you put them together and you click blend, you have a 4% chance of getting the number 1 mint right now for the this one, and you have a 1% chance for getting this one. So that would be very valuable, very rare. But like I said, you have an 80% chance of getting the most basic one. And for that one, it was really what I was trying to rush and get, and I ended up getting a bunch of number 2s and what have you. But so that one, and also let me show you these ones too here. These are the legendary ones, if you will. And the one that I really want out of all of these, even though it would be pretty funny to see him dressed up as a princess, from Super Mario Brothers, if you are familiar with that, is the Super Stache Bro, right? I really, oh man, I just think this is just a cool thing. Of course, Mario. I mean, who doesn't love Mario, right? And none of these have been claimed so far, because in order to get this, you need 4 ingredients, which I have 2 already. The number 1 mint over here, of course, I'd be willing to burn this number 1 in order to get the number 1 mint of any of these. So if I can get all 4 of these ingredients, which would be awesome, I am guaranteed a number 1 mint. Now, since I am missing it, now here is how you would do that, right? You can see what you're missing, which would be, in this case, the hat and the pants, right? So what I would do is I'd go on Atomic Hub, because that's really the main marketplace, right? And you can see right now, okay, this one ingredient, the lowest one, yep, the lowest priced one to get this, because remember, you're going to be burning these, so you don't want to pay too much for them. It works out to 137.42 wax, which is $30, right? This person obviously has it set to a specific price. They want to sell it for $30 in order to have someone burn and get this. Now, the next ingredient, if you will, is the overalls, right? So let's see here, buy an Atomic Hub. Let's see how that goes. And the cheapest one right now is for 150 wax. Most likely this person just has the wax amount, because when you're doing these auctions, you can do it either by the US dollar equivalency number of wax, or you can do it by a set number of wax. And more of the old school waxers that just want the amount of wax will set the price usually by the number of wax. Reason being is wax goes up and down, as with any cryptocurrency. But basically, once it converts out, some people just want it to, because you can see right there, right now, it's at 22 cents. So rather than having that price constantly change, they know exactly what they want. This person obviously wants the wax. They want 150 wax P tokens. and the other person for the hat wants that guaranteed $30, right? So with this now, you can see this price is going to go up and down based on the current value of wax, which is at 22 cents right now. So if I were to buy these, which I do not have enough wax P in my account right now. So even if I wanted to buy it, I couldn't. But you just go here and buy it, and then you would get the three. However, $60 for some build cards that I'm going to burn in order to get this. I don't know. Maybe if the price drops a little bit, but I think $60 right now for that number one mint, which I think is awesome. But I'm sort of in the mode right now is I'm just collecting so much stuff that I don't know where this is gonna go, but at the end of the day, I know I'm buying stuff that I like, and it's not to necessarily resale. I literally want the full collection of this because I just think it's such a cool project. But anyways, yeah, that is how you craft. That is how you get these. And man, yeah, it'd have been a shame if I died in the process, but let me tell you, this project, this NFT space, everything is just so much fun, and I'm having a great time with it. Like, I mean, where this is going to go, and for the world, for everyone, really, so much is going on right now on Ethereum, right? Ethereum is where everything is, but Ethereum has those high gas prices, and some of the cool projects that I see. Okay, all right, the actual NFT mint, especially if they're these. These what do you call it, generative projects where each one is a one of one. It might be very cheap to get in, let's say $30-$40 to get into the project, but then when the gas fees, depending on the time of the day and everything, is probably more than the project, the upstart project, right? Then of course you have all these different things that blew up, like Bored Apes and all these different things selling for thousands and thousands of dollars. But wax, though, as you can see, you can get into some pretty cool stuff with, well, number one, there's no transactions and gas fees and all that stuff. There's a market fee, like depending, Atomic Hub or whatever it is, they might have a little commission, but it's nowhere near the price of gas. You can get wax and transfer it to your wax wallet and everything. And you can buy a let's say a $50 project NFT pack, whatever, or a generative art, such I did with the Graffiti Kings have some cool stuff. And all in all, as far as fees and commissions between your brokerage and all those different things, it might add up to honestly less than $5, everything total. I'm talking about the fee that's going to be charged by the brokerage, your bank for transferring the money, the sales commissions, whatever it is from that market, whatever it is, exchange rates, all those different things, and to get into a cool project. And literally wax itself doesn't have any fees, but I'm just talking about all the different steps that you might have to take. You might have some associated fees with it, but I think wax is just such a cool project, and you have guys like Stache just doing some great stuff on it. And I mean, he is in wax for the long term. He was there from the ICO, the early days, and he's just been just holding it and just building cool stuff on it. And if you don't know, I'm promoting his channel as if it's my channel. We are completely unaffiliated. I just think what he's doing is just really cool. And it's part of the reason why I started making some NFTs myself, because he has some great tutorials up. He has his gaming stuff. I'm not as big as a gamer as I was when I was in school, simply because I have just so much going on. I have business, my family, and just everything. But he has a great gaming channel, and just seeing some of the stuff that he's doing is really drawing me into the space. Makes me feel like I said, it's 97 again. The internet is just coming out. I just got on AOL, and there's great times ahead with eBay and all that stuff just coming out. Google is around the corner. That's where we are right now in the NFT space. And I just think it is just really cool that a guy like Stache is just putting out just great content. And when he drops a project like this, that's why I don't have to, but I want to buy his stuff, because it helped to draw me into it, and he's just putting so much value into the space. It's not just let me just put out some garbage art really quick and try to make some money. I really think he has a future, a vision of the future as to what's going on with wax, what's going on with everything. So just check it out. Crypto Stache, just Google it or go to his YouTube channel, Crypto Stache. If you want to get into this, secretagentstash.com. You get your packs, what have you, start crafting them while they're still available, right? So that was my story, and later.